What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Day 98, almost at 100. So 100 on Monday. Nice. So when I last left you guys yesterday on Friday, the wife and I were heading out for a little date night. We went to a local brewery that we like called Kings Road Brewing. Had a few beers there. We actually ordered pizza from a place nearby, and they delivered it there. So, because in Jersey, they don't have food at the breweries; they're not allowed to. So, you usually got to order out, or a lot of times they have something attached right next to it or something. But we ordered pizza, and it was really good. And I got this cool hat, which I thought looked really cool. One of the bartenders there was wearing it, and just so happened they had them for sale, so picked one up. And we hung out and had a good time, and that was it. Came home, went to bed. So today, not real nice. It was sunny earlier, but it's pretty cool. It was only like high. It was only about 52 degrees here today, high of, and I had to go with the wife to help her out. So you guys might remember I told you a little while back her aunt passed away, and so her aunt she lived in a house that my wife's father owns, not too far from us in Chatsworth, and but she had previously owned another house that she originally had owned with her husband way back in the day, that she moved out of to move into this house that my father-in-law owns. I guess the intention was to eventually sell it and buy the house that my father-in-law owns, but she never sold it, even though she did have some really good offers back in the day. At one point, it was a business. I can't remember if it was a fast food chain or Wawa, or somebody wanted to buy her property and a couple of the surrounding properties and put in one of their stores. I think it might have been a Wawa. I can't remember. Offered her like 500 grand for this thing, and it was not anything special, so she would have been making a killing, but she turned it down because she said if they're willing to pay her 500, they'd be willing to pay more. Well, they weren't, and they didn't. They went elsewhere up the road and bought a different property, and she really lost out. And that house has just been sitting there vacant for years, since probably 2007 ish. So eventually, this house just hasn't been taken care of. It's fallen apart, and the yard pretty much just grew up around it and swallowed the house. So with her passing, and now her son wants to sell it, and my wife just happens to be a realtor, obviously, so she's gonna list this property and sell it. So all that to say, I went over with her today to try to clear a path. The driveway doesn't even exist anymore. It just it grew up with weeds and bushes, and so we try to clear a path so you can at least pull into it and walk up and get into the house. So went over to do that. Took the lawnmower and axe and some gardening tools and whatnot, and went over and did that. So that was exhausting because it was really like vines had kind of grown up along the house, and like kind of completely blocked the porch and the front door and stuff. So did that, and then came back home and was doing some editing for the other channel, and then ran out to the store where CVS had to pick up some prescriptions, and stopped at the store, got some drinks for the house, and then I went and got on the treadmill. So I just literally got done doing 70 minutes on the treadmill and took a shower, and then came down to do this. So that was my day. Did not weigh in because I will be doing that tomorrow. I had early today, like on our way to go to that house, I had a club sandwich from Wawa, which I think was around 600 calories, at least according to their kiosk system says it was like 600. And then like later, after we got back, I had I had like a slice and a half of leftover pizza from last night. So I'm gonna go in now and find something, probably have either rice or I'll have a salad, because I want to keep it really light, and get up tomorrow and get my cardio in and get my official weigh in done before we go to church for Easter Sunday. And then hopefully, if it goes well, I'll be able to indulge at the Easter dinner that we're having with my folks and my family. So that's the game plan. So hopefully weigh-ins go well tomorrow. But we'll see. Yeah, that's it. That's the day. And I'm now going to go inside, find food, and then just kind of sit my butt on the couch with the wife and find something to watch. So there you have it. And it's really looking, the 10-day forecast looks like next weekend is going to be really nice. So I'm really hoping that we go out and get a ride in. I've already talked to some of the crew and said, hey, if this weather holds up, let's go ride Saturday. So that looks like a good possibility. Hopefully George and Stacy will be around and available for that. I don't know, they get back from the Dominican tonight. They're flying in up into North Jersey and then Newark, and they're staying up there tonight at her aunt's, and then they'll be back down and back home tomorrow sometime. So hopefully they're available next week to ride, but if not, I think we got a couple other folks that are ready to go. So that is something to look forward to, a nice group ride on a nice 70+ degree day. This week coming up is going to be so today's cold, but then tomorrow it's supposed to warm up, and then we got days, and we got one day they're calling, like Wednesday, they're calling for like 88 or something like that. So we're just going to skip spring and jump right into summer in the high 80s and 90s. So that's usually how it goes around here in Jersey. It's spring starts and it's really cold, and then boom, it just goes to hot. We rarely get like a long stretch of 65, 75 degree weather. So anyway, that's that. I'm going inside. Nice talking to y'all. I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night and happy Easter. Later.